Hello everyone in YouTube land. This is Ricky coming to you from the great land of Goshen here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Just doing an update on my progress for the shop project. And on this one, um, previously, we've already finished the 40 by 40 shop built by UT Construction, and the city's made me move my camper indoors, so it's not an eyesore, in the city, so they don't have to look at it, I guess. And I've got my first delivery here of material from Lowe's, and we're ready to get started. Uh, I should say I'm ready to get started on on framing out the apartment and all that good stuff. So, as we move on, of course, right there is the materials delivered, and in the background you can see my camper. This next slide shows the divider wall that's going to be between, I guess, the parking garage area and the apartment itself. It's in a load-bearing wall because it'll also hold the floor joist, and of course, the upstairs and what have you. So it's actually a load-bearing wall. It doesn't carry the load of the rafters from the ceiling, but it will carry the load of the floor joist and the flooring and everything else. So, but this is basically 2x6 construction, bottom plate, treated bottom plate, two top plates, and your regular whatever 96 and 3/4 length boards, whatever have you. Either way, the bottom floor is 8-foot ceilings is what I'm trying to get at. So it's starting, right here. This is where we start. This is where we start. This photo right here shows you the wall that I talked about in a previous video. You can see that I've sistered some 2x4s to the existing 2x6 wall, existing 2x6 wall. I call it sister. Some people call it fur out. I'm not real key on the lingo of construction and what have you, but either way, I had to have this wall to help support, the trusses. I'm sorry, the floor joist that's going to go across, to the divider wall. So, but this is how I started. So, this is a shot of part of the the divider wall already in place, and now I've started framing out where the bathroom is going to be. That's obviously a picture of the front door right there in the middle, and so, but the bathroom will consist of shower area, your toilet, hot water heater, washer, dryer, sink, basic stuff. So this is another view of the bathroom where it's framed out. This next view is it's just basically just a picture of the stairwell. Where the stairs are going to be. That's the closet that goes underneath the stairs. So, yeah, and my workbench and what have you. So, let's see what we got here. Well, more of the stairwell. I'm going to have to make some stringers. That's what they call, your staircase. You cut out stringers, and then of course you build your stairs off the stringers. So this is a shot of the floor joist, and square one was awesome. They did a great job on helping me determine what I needed. I didn't want any bounce in the floor, and my span is 20 feet. So they have an excellent program there that was able to calculate exactly, what size, as in, length, or height, how many, what spacing, each, floor joist needed to be to hold up the load that I was going to put on it, for the upstairs. And they delivered. It was a great price, and everything went flawlessly. These were left outside, and I had to bring them inside. I didn't want to get them, any weather on them, anything like that. So I had to carry each one inside. And I'm pretty sure, looking at the manifest of the delivery manifest, that once I calculated the weight of the whole thing, I think each one was like 95 pounds. I'm not going to, promise that, but I'm pretty sure whenever I calculated all that, it was like 95 pounds each. So I carried all these into the shop, and then whenever I was putting them up, I basically, just put them up one by one. I went through and I marked on all of my top plates the 1 foot spacing for each one, and then I put an extra one to support the upstairs wall that I was going to have. I wanted another, a floor joist underneath that to help support that wall. Not that it was going to have any weight on it, but I was just being precautious, so. But either way, so the ladder in this photo is what helped me put this thing together. Basically, I would take this 20 foot long floor joist. I would prop one end up on the 4x4 side of the wall where I sistered it, and then I would walk it up this ladder. I'd put the joist on my shoulder. I'd walk it up this ladder, and then I would put it on top of the divider wall. And I mean, that's how it went together. And it took a while, no big deal. I got it done, So here's a shot after I had them all in place. You can look. I mean, it looks great. I'm very impressed and very surprised that I was able to pull this off by myself, and it looks as good as it does. This is me at the same view taking a picture of the stairwell, because after I got the the floor joist stuff, the floor joist up, the next step is to build my stringers. And then obviously to put the subfloor down. And so anyway, so here we go. This kind of is a shot of basically my divider wall. I'm going to have a double swing doors right there to my entry, and that just shows all the floor joist in their place. And this next photo is I've got all my subflooring up there. It's Advantech. The stuff is remarkable, very solid, very sturdy. The material itself, I mean, it ain't like any kind of wafer board or particle board. I mean, this stuff is pretty awesome and pretty strong. I mean, unless you drop it. Of course, if you drop it, the corners are going to damage and all that. And I can tell you that from experience because I dropped quite a few. The interesting thing about this is, I mean, these sheets are pretty heavy, and I'm doing it by myself, and I don't have like any kind of like real ladder, so to speak, that I could use to carry these sheets, to put them up on top of the, now it's those floor joists are 14 inches. So I've got 8 foot of wall, then I've got 14 inches. So I had to put these boards on top of that, and I don't have a ladder or any kind of mechanism to do that with. I don't have a lift or, whatever, So I had to manufacture, not necessarily manufacture, I took my portable winch and hung it from the rafters and kind of made a sling out of one of my toe straps, and basically wrapped it around 2 or 3 boards, and I used that winch. It was a 12 volt. Used that 12 volt winch to raise them up, and then once I got them so high, I kind of pushed them over, And there we go. That's just this is what happened. I got them all up there, and then I started securing them with screws and liquid nail, and yeah, it turned out pretty good. I very impressed with that as well. Um, like I said, no bounce, very sturdy. The materials are great. Would definitely recommend using Advantech in your next project. Um, Here's another shot of the stairwell, and you can see I've got all the flooring down. Looks good. Um, this is just basic sheeting. This is basic wafer board is what I call it. This is some sheeting I started putting up just because I didn't have nothing else to do at the time, and I'm kind of putting off cutting the stringers because I've never done anything like that, and there was a lot of calculations and different things. But anyway, I'm still working on it. So we go. So here's a picture of the stringers. This is the second set. The first set I cut, it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to, and I had to do my recalculations, and the second set turned out perfect. And I must say I surprised myself with how well it turned out. Me not having any experience in doing carpentry or anything like that, so very happy. And this just shows I use the Advantech as the what I call a kick plate for the for the steps. The others were basically some I don't know, it would be not necessarily 2x6, because I think I use 2x14 as your steps, But either way, so after getting that done, the next step obviously would be to start doing the framing upstairs. And right there is a good shot of the divider wall for the upstairs. Upstairs is all 2x4. I didn't do 2x6 because it wasn't needed. This is all 2x4. Right there you can see I've got the bedroom framed out. The bedroom will contain obviously a half bath and a closet. And right there I've got a bay window, so to speak, that to look down inside the parking garage area. This is another angle from the bedroom looking out. And as you can see, I've got back there in the distance past the window, I've got the stairway all framed out. And to the far right, you can see there's another closet there. And as you can also see, I got plumbing going at the same time. I had a good friend named Josh come out and assist me with my plumbing, and because like I don't have a plumber's license or anything like that, and this is all first time stuff for me, and any help is greatly appreciated. And I want to thank Josh for helping me out because he's awesome. So this is another shot of the downstairs. I took this picture because you can see the lights. I've started doing the electrical myself, and electrical work is tedious to me, and it takes long. I took a vacation to do all the wiring. I drew out a schematic of home run and different wiring schematics and scenarios, but finally I just took a week's vacation to try to knock this wiring out during my vacation, and it did not happen. This actually, in reality, me doing it by myself and me not having the experience, but nevertheless, this basically took me. I mean, if you calculated an 8-hour day to work on it, 8 hours each day, which is impossible because I mean I have a hard time staying on one thing without it just gnawing on me and just kind of bringing me down. I gotta do more than one thing to keep my enthusiasm going, to keep my momentum going, But either way, so I would say 2 weeks by myself working on this to do all the wiring, and I can tell you right now, to today, I'm still not done. There's still some things I want to do, and I haven't done yet. But this is a good start. I got the lights working. That was impressive. I got all the lights basically on. Downstairs have one circuit. Upstairs has one circuit. That includes the bathroom and the kitchen and the bottom stairs bathroom and stuff. So it turned out okay. Turned out all right. So, but let's see here. Just want to show another shot of the plumbing and the upstairs plumbing and the venting and everything. I'm going to have a little small kitchenette upstairs, and obviously there'll be a kitchen downstairs later on. But right now my focus is getting everything in the apartment to the point to where I need to have insulation brought in, and that's where I'm at right now, waiting for spray foam insulation to come in. I think that's going to be the best. I'm debating on whether to go with open cell or closed cell. All the research I've done looks like I need to use closed cell spray foam, but it's twice as much. It costs, even the cost of it is twice as much as going with regular batten, but it would be like batten, open cell, then closed cell, from bottom to top, and it's more than I was expecting to cost, but it's going to be worth it in the end, I have a feeling. But anyway, I'm going to close it at that. Right now, the plumbing's ready, the electric ready. I got all the framing work done, obviously. Now I'm just waiting on my insulation. I just want to throw in there, if anybody's, wondering, all the permits were purchased, through the city of Goshen. Everything is on the up and up. City has all the records. The inspections have been done. After I get the insulation put in, I have one more inspection, and it'll be recorded with the city. So anybody trying to, come down on me, just so you know, I got all the permits. So anyway, I want to close it at that. And again, as always, God bless you, your family, and your friends. Thank you.